You race after the police car that turned left. It speeds down the street and stops in front of a house. As you approach, a police officer gets out of the car and heads to a woman who is standing on the driveway. The woman is obviously distraught and in tears. "Ma'am," says the police officer, "what happened?" "My baby. The stove. The door. Locked." The woman manages to gasp out words in between sobs. "Slow down," says the police officer. "Tell me what happened." The woman takes a deep breath. "My baby is locked inside the house by herself. And I have the stove on." She paused. "I know you're not supposed to call the police when you get locked out of your house. But I was afraid she'd be in danger. I have the stove on and I'm afraid she will hurt herself. She's 2 years old and loves reaching for things on the counter. I was scared she would try to pull on the pot and it would spill all over her." The mother again starts crying. The police officer heads to the front door and tries the knob. The door won't open. The mother joins the officer at the door. "All I wanted to do was go outside to get the newspaper on the porch. The next thing I know, the door slammed shut and was locked." The police officer walks over to the front window and peers inside. "I don't see the baby," he says. "She might be in her playroom at the back." Just as the woman says this, the 2-year-old toddles into view from the back of the house. "There she is," the mother exclaims. The police officer again tries to get the front door open. He starts ramming it with his shoulder but to no avail. You step forward. "I think I can help." The police officer and the woman stare at you. The police officer clears his throat. "I appreciate the offer, kid. But I really don't think you can help." The mother calls out in alarm as she peers into the window. "No, Lucy. Don't go into the kitchen. No, stay out." She turns to the police officer. "Please do something. She's in the kitchen now. It's dangerous." The police officer returns to trying to get the door open. Realizing that he is not going to believe you, you head to the side of the house and see a side door. Taking a deep breath, you walk through the door with your superpower and find yourself in the laundry room. You look to the left of the kitchen and see the little girl looking up curiously at the pot that is bubbling on the stove. Her eyes gleam with delight and she heads closer to the stove. "No," you shout as you race into the kitchen. You scoop her up and carry her away from the hazard. The toddler looks at you in surprise and then bursts into tears. "Lucy," you hear the mother scream from outside. "Lucy, are you okay?" The thudding of the police officer on the front door becomes more urgent. You carry the crying child to the front window. The mother stares at you in amazement. How did you?" The police officer joins the mother at the window. His face shows confusion when he sees you in the house with the baby. You head to the front door and open it to let the mother in. "Oh Lucy, thank goodness you're okay," the mother exclaims as she takes the child from you. The police officer steps into the house. "How did you get into the house?" You stammer and try to think quickly. The side door was unlocked." The police officer looks over at the side door. You quickly slip out the front door and hurry down the driveway before he can ask any more questions. You hustle down the street as the police officer calls out after you. You pretend not to hear and hasten away. You halt abruptly as you turn the corner and are startled by Helmut Oskid. "Are you enjoying your superpower?" he asks, his face expressionless. "To be honest, this might be a little too much for me. I mean, I can get in a lot of trouble with this power." "Well then, would you like to change your superpower?" You pause and ponder. After some deliberation, you reply, "Yes." Helmut holds out his hand. In his palm are a purple pill and an orange pill. If you choose the purple pill, go to chapter 9. If you choose the orange pill, go to chapter 13.